I walked through the fields of my younger days. The trees all changed in quiet ways. The path I knew is overgrown, but I still hear it call me home. The mirror shows a wiser face, but time has not erased the trace of dreams I held and let slip by, like birds that vanish in the sky. Turning leaves in the autumn air tell me stories I used to wear. Moments fade but never die. They just live where the heart can't lie. I close my eyes to what I grieve and breathe with the turning leaves. I said goodbye 1,000 times to places, faces, roads and rhymes, but pieces of them still remain in whispered wind and evening rain. Turning leaves in the autumn air tell me stories I used to wear. Moments fade but never die. They just live where the heart can't lie. I close my eyes to what I grieve and breathe with the turning leaves. I'm not the same, and that's alright. We're shaped by shade as much as light, and every fall prepares the ground for something new to come around. Turning leaves in the autumn air teach me how to lay it bare. Not to hold, not to flee, just to be who I must be. I let go and I believe in peace with the turning leaves. Quiet rider on the edge of town, worn out boots and a heavy crown. You've been running from a voice inside, but it walks with you, no place to hide. You build your walls, but the night still knows. The hurt you hide, the path you chose. Every silence, every song is just a whisper where you went wrong. Why do you ride alone through the dark with no map, no flame, just a spark? There's love out there you've yet to find, but you keep losing to your pride. Come back home, don't fade away. left to say. You hold your pain like an old tattoo, a mark of all that you've been through. But hearts were made to bend, not break, and some mistakes are worth the ache. Oh, why do you ride alone through the dark, with no map, no flame, just a spark? There's love out there you've yet to find, but you keep losing to your pride. Come back home, don't fade away, you still got words left to say. You can lay it down, the shield you wear. Someone's waiting, someone cares. The open sky won't make you whole. It's not the road, it's what you hold. Quiet rider, lift your eyes. The morning waits, the sorrow dies. There's grace in falling, peace in truth. It's not too late to find your youth. Come back home, don't drift and sway, you still got love left to stay.
Close your eyes, feel the rising tide. The stars above begin to guide. Leave the shore, let the silence speak. In every wave, the truth we seek. I hear the wind call out my name. It speaks in echoes, soft and plain. No need for maps, no need for time. I'm floating free between the lines. Sail me to the light, where the shadows fall behind. Let the ocean steal my sorrow, and the moon rewrite tomorrow. Drift me through the night, with your voice as my guide. Oh, sail me to the light. Every soul is born to roam, but some of us are made of foam. We crash, we rise, we fade, we shine, but all return in perfect time. Sail me to the light, where the shadows fall behind. Let the ocean steal my sorrow, and the moon rewrite tomorrow. Drift me through the night, with your voice as my guide. where the dawn is soft and wide. Let the heavens hear my story. Let the tide return the glory. Guide me through this flight with your soul burning bright. Oh, sail me to the light. Highway winds through waves and pine, old songs hum beneath the sign. I've been chasing skies and shade with dreams I never quite outgrew or made. Sand still clings to yesterday. Salt and wind, they guide my way. I left a town not for regret, but for a feeling I ain't found yet. And I'm coastline dreaming, hearts wide open, feet on the dash, thoughts unspoken, rolling past where worries fade with a breeze that never stays. Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming again, with the sea as my only friend. Saw a girl with laughing eyes, wearing sunsets in disguise. She said, "You look like a runaway." I said, "I'm just not meant to stay." Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming still, chasing peace, chasing will. Maybe someday I'll head back east, when I've danced with every breeze. But till then, this heart will roam in every beach town I call home. And I'm coastline dreaming, eyes on the sky, letting all the questions pass me by, rolling past where worries fade with a breeze that never stays. Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming tonight, and everything feels just right. Only friend. Saw a girl with laughing eyes, wearing sunsets in disguise. She said, "You look like a runaway." I said, "I'm just not meant to stay." Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming still, chasing peace, chasing will. Maybe someday I'll head back east, when I've danced with every breeze. But till then, this heart will roam in every beach town I call home. And I'm coastline dreaming, eyes on the sky, letting all the questions pass me by, rolling past where worries fade with a breeze that never stays. Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming tonight, everything feels just right. Coffee and midnight, cup cup still warm. Another night I ride the storm. Your chair's still pulled out from the day when you left. You didn't say. Street lights flicker like they know all the things I couldn't show. I talk to shadows on the wall. They never answer when I call. It's just coffee at midnight and echoes of you. Same song playing, same point of view. I light a match just to watch it burn. Some lessons we don't ever learn. Yeah, it's coffee at midnight again, where love once lived and now just ends. Books you love still wear your touch. I never thought I'd miss this much. I pour 2 cups out of old routine, but one stays cold like where you've been. Still coffee at midnight, no stars to find, just pages turning in my mind. I toast to ghosts and silent air, pretend for once that you still care. Yeah, it's coffee at midnight, still alone, waiting for a heart that won't come home. The world sleeps on while I rewind to nights when you were still mine. But clocks don't stop and dreams don't wait. They just remind me it's too late. So here's to coffee at midnight and all I lack, to the words I wish I could take back. No sugar left, just bitter truth, and a chair that always misses you. Yeah, it's coffee at midnight once more, just me and a memory at the door. Woke up where the silence hums, just me, the wind, and morning sun. No city lights, no concrete maze, just fields that stretch 1,000 ways. I left my shoes beside the stream, let my thoughts run wild in dreams. There's no one here to ask me why I chose the clouds to wander by. And there's no roads to chase, no time to lose, no heavy weight, no worn out blues, just this season there's no roads left to chase. She used to say, don't drift too far, but I was born to chase the stars. Now every mile that's in my past feels lighter than the love that didn't last. 'Cause there's no roads to chase, no plan to keep, no promises that cut too deep. Just this peaceful tune the river hums as daylight fades and nighttime comes. I've slowed my pace, embraced the space. There's no roads left to chase. I used to run to feel alive, but now I walk and just arrive. The world don't spin for those who race, it waits for those who find their place. So there's no roads to chase, no clocks to fear, no echo of the yesteryear, but just this golden light across my face and the sky that gives me all its grace. Yeah, I found peace in open space, but there's no roads left to chase. It's another morning without you. The coffee's cold before it's through. I light a smoke I shouldn't light and wonder where you sleep tonight. The window glows a golden hue, but I just see the ghost of you, a silhouette in sunlit haze, fading slow in yesterday's gaze. And it's hard to breathe when the air is still, like the hush that follows what you feel. I reach for love that slipped on through. Another morning without you. The radio hums a lonesome tune, the same song we danced to late last June. I close my eyes but find no peace, just echoes I can't quite release. And it's hard to fight what you know is gone, like chasing light that's never long. I'm stuck in dreams I once thought true. Each morning breaks without you. And I wish I'd said the words you need, but silence grows where hearts should bleed. Now all that's left is empty sound as sunlight paints this hollow town. And it's hard to love when you can't let go, when without you. I saw your light on late last night, but I just kept on driving by. It's not that I don't care no more, it's just I don't know what I'm looking for. You always said I talk too small when it comes to giving you my all. But some folks love like open flames, and I just love like drifting rain. I meant to say goodbye, but the words got lost in July. You were laughing, I was leaving, still believing I'd get it right. I meant to say goodbye, but I never was that kind of guy to tie things up in written lines, so I left with no reply. I heard you found a steady life with someone who don't fear the quiet. He brings you coffee warm and slow, and never leaves you in the cold. I meant to say goodbye, but I let the moment slide. You were waiting, I was fading, caught between the truth and pride. I meant to say goodbye, but I never looked you in the eye. So now I hum the tune alone to the song we left behind. And if you ever wonder why some hearts just never learn to try, it's 'cause some roads we take too late, and some words we speak too shy. I meant to say goodbye, now it echoes when I drive through every town, each yellow line. I see your shadow in the sky. I meant to say goodbye, but I left you with a sigh. No postcards, no final night, just a silence I can't fight. And if you ever wonder why some hearts just never learn to try, it's 'cause some roads we take too late, and some words we speak too shy. I meant to say goodbye, now it echoes when I drive through every town, each yellow line. I see your shine. There's a road that winds through every heart, a place where love and change can start. We've been walking far too long, with heavy steps and broken songs. But I see a spark in every soul, a light that's trying to take control. And if we shine it all as one, we might might just turn the dark to dawn. So light the way, don't be afraid. Raise your voice, don't let it fade. We've got time, we've got each day to build a world that's not afraid. Light the way, come take my hand. Across the sky, across the land. It starts with us, it starts today. So come with me and light the way. There's a child with hope inside their eyes, a stranger giving alibis. But deep within we're all the same. We're burning with a silent flame. So light the way, don't be afraid. Raise your voice, don't let it fade. We've got time, we've got each day to build a world that's not afraid. Light the way, come take my hand. Across the sky, across the land. It starts with us, it starts today. So come with me and light the way. Every step in love we take breaks another wall we make. We're not lost, we've just delayed, but there's still time to change our fate. So light the way and let it shine. Let the peace flow down the line. From heart to heart, from face to face. We'll turn this world into a place where kindness grows and hate decays. So come with me and light the way. And light the way. Got my boots on the floor, keys in my hand. Another sunrise, another stretch of land. I ain't got a map, just a heart that knows there's a million stories down these dusty roads. Wind in my face, radio loud, chasing the horizon, far from the crowd. I ain't running from nothing, just chasing the breeze, somewhere between the wild and peace. I've got miles to go and songs to sing, places I've never been and skies with wings. Every stop's a story, every turn's unknown, but I'm never lost when I'm alone. So I roll with the beat, take it kind and slow. One life, one heart, and miles to go. Met a girl in Jackson, smile like fire. Said you look like someone with a soul for hire. We danced till the stars gave up their light. Then I drove off into another night. I've got miles to go and dreams to chase, faces I'll forget and ones I'll never replace. Every moment's borrowed, every mile's a flame, burning through the past without a name. So I roll and miles to go.
Walk into the room with the moonlight in your hair. I forget the words I meant to say, just standing there. You smile like it's the first time, like you've never seen my face. But every time you do that, the world becomes a softer place. The radio plays slow as we dance across the floor. No need for conversation, I've never needed more than the way you lean in closer, like the night belongs to us. In your eyes there's something I can always trust. When you look my way, the world slows down. Every noise just fades, there's no one else around. And I fall again, like I did that day when love found me. When you looked my way, there's no need for diamonds, no need for wine, just the sound of your breathing falling into mine. We don't need forever, though I'd take it if I could. This moment right here feels just as good. When you look my way, the stars all shine, like they're lighting up your hand, holding mine. And I fall again, like I did that day when love found me. When you looked my way, some people wait for years to feel what I find each night when you're real. You turn the quiet into song, and I know with you I belong. But when you look my way, I lose my breath. Even time forgets what's coming next. And I fall again, like I did that day. Forever starts each time you look my way. You look my way. There's coffee on the table and your ghost in my mind. Another silent morning where your shadow still shines. Your photograph is fading, but your voice still stays in every word I almost say. The wind is through the window, like the way you laugh, soft and unexpected, like a memory that lasts. I reach across the pillow where your warmth once lay, but all I find are yesterdays. Morning light and memories dancing in the dust. I'm holding on to peace.
says I'm not alone. The street is slowly waking, the world begins to spin, but time keeps playing echoes of where you've been. There's beauty in the silence, in things we cannot hold, like stories that the dawn has told. Morning light and memories painted on my skin, I wear them like a secret I keep hidden in. Maybe I'll move forward, maybe not today, but this light reminds me love never fades. And I still hear you say my name, like a song without refrain. Every loss is still a flame that warms the coldest rain. Morning light and memories softly pull me through. Even though you're gone, I still wake with you. And maybe in the silence there's something that still grows in morning light and memories. I know.
I showed up at your doorway with a suitcase full of doubt. Didn't know what I was looking for, just needed to get out. You smiled like nothing happened, said you always run this way. But part of me was hoping that you'd ask me to stay. You poured a cup of silence, I sipped on my regret. Tried to act like I was fine, but I wasn't over it yet. You asked me where I'm headed, I said nowhere in particular. But I was halfway hoping you'd say don't go any further. I'm halfway to goodbye, halfway to your door, caught between the leaving and what we had before. Maybe I'm a coward, maybe you're too strong, but I never seem to stay, and you never say I'm wrong. You played that old record, the one we used to hate. Now it sounds like a memory I'd rather not erase. You laughed like it was nothing, I laughed just the same. But we both knew deep down this ain't just a game. I'm halfway to goodbye, halfway to your arms, wishing I could mean it when I say no harm. Maybe it's the timing, maybe it's just me, but we're always stuck somewhere in between. And I don't wanna break your heart, with a head full of questions and a suitcase full of blame. Maybe next time I'll be sure, maybe not tonight. But for now I'll leave the porch light on, in case I get it right.
There's a light upon the river, dancing soft in gold. It reminds me there's a reason to keep walking through the cold. The night was long and heavy, full of things unsaid, but somehow morning whispers, there's still hope ahead. The sky is clear and gently the world begins to wake, and all the hurt I carried feels a little less to take. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I know I'm still here, and every breath I'm taking means the path is getting clear. Morning comes around again, washing off where I have been, bringing light to where I've grown, telling me I'm not alone. Even when the dark was deep, even when I couldn't sleep, morning comes around again, and I begin again. Used to count the reasons why I shouldn't try, but now I see the beauty in just watching clouds go by. It's not about the finish line, it's all about the grace of finding peace in where you are, not just some distant place. Morning comes around again, washing off where I have been, bringing light to where I've grown, telling me I'm not alone. Even when the dark was deep, even when I couldn't sleep, morning comes around again, and I begin again. So I'll walk on with an open heart, let go of fear and make a start. The sun will rise and so will I, beneath the kinder sky. Morning comes around again, like a long-lost loyal friend. No matter what the nights contain, the dawn will always come again, and in its glow I see it true. A better day begins with you. Morning comes around again. I begin again.
Walked beside the shoreline, the waves kissed at our feet. The sky was melting into gold, the air was calm and sweet. You leaned your head against my arm, the world just disappeared, and all that I could hear was your heartbeat. drawing near. The tide was whispering stories that only we could know. The sun was saying its goodbyes in hues of amber glow. And in that perfect silence, where no one else could see, I found a home within your eyes, like oceans finding peace. Sunset on the shore, love like never before. Your hand in mine, with nothing more, just waves in time and hearts aligned. We needed less but felt much more at sunset on the shore. You laugh like distant thunder, soft and warm and free. The breeze played in your hair just like a symphony. We said no words for hours, just let the sky unfold. Some moments speak in silence, more than stories told. Sunset on the shore, love like never before. Your hand in mine, with nothing more, just waves in time and hearts aligned. We needed it less but felt much more at sunset on the shore. And if the stars forget to shine, I'd still be yours, you'd still be mine. For we were made to meet like this, two tides that found eternal bliss. Sunset on the shore, we'll come back once more to where our hearts first learned to soar. Through salty air and golden fire, you are my peace, my one desire at sunset on the shore. Golden leaves fall like quiet tears. The summer's gone, the sky's grown clear. There's a chill that moves beneath my skin, and it whispers where you've been. Empty porch and a rocking chair still sways like you were sitting there. I light a fire just to warm the air, but it won't bring you back here. Autumn in my bones again, takes me where we used to been. Beneath the trees our shadows long, now it's just the wind and a fading song.
kind of ache that feels like a friend. You're gone, but not quite far, still dancing somewhere under these stars of ours. Autumn in my bones again. I wrote your name in the falling snow, watched it fade as the cold winds blow. December's hush, so soft, so slow, carries your voice from long ago. The windows fog with breath and time. I trace your face in frozen lines. The fire burns but can't compete with the warmth you brought to me. Snowfall letters sent on breeze, wrapped in silence, lost in trees. I whisper dreams you used to know into the quiet winter's glow. Snowfall letters far from home. Footprints vanish on the hill, but I remember standing still with you beneath the moon so wide. Now only echoes by my side. Snowfall letters sent on breeze, carried through the icy leaves. Each word a spark, a ghost of flame, calling softly out your name. Snowfall letters lost in snow. Just one more day where your laughter used to stay. I give this winter all I own to melt the silence and bring you home. Snowfall letters drifting slow, telling stories you should know. And when the world feels cold and blind, I close my eyes and hope you'll find snowfall letters sent from mine. Sunlight creeping through the wooden blinds, coffee brewing, leaving dreams behind. Worn boots by the old front door, that's the life I keep coming back for. Bluebirds singing on the weather fence, cool breeze dancing dancing without pretense. Bare footsteps on the creaking floor echo like they've walked here before. It's morning in the valley, calm and wide, golden skies and nowhere to hide. In the hush of day's first light, everything just feels so right. Morning in the valley, holding tight. Grandpa's hat still hangs on the wall. Mama's voice floating down the hall. Fields of green stretching far and free, a quiet hymn of memory. It's morning in the valley, soft and slow, where every stream still seems to know the stories written in the dew of hearts that beat, of love that grew. Morning in the valley, fresh and true. No city lights, no engine sound, just the rustle of this sacred ground. And every breath I take out here feels like home is drawing near. Morning in the valley, clean and clear, holding close the ones we hold dear. Let the world keep spinning fast. I've found my peace, I've found my past. And morning in the valley meant to last.
Just kids with nothing to lose, chasing the wind in worn out shoes.
Hearts like fire, eyes like gold, running through dreams too big to hold. Radio blasting under the sky, screaming our names as the world flew by. We swore we'd never settle down in those fields on the edge of town. Fields of forever under the sun, where we believed we'd always run. Time was slow when the air was clear, and we could be anything out here in the fields of forever. No fear. Bonfire nights, faded jeans, plans drawn up in 17. We didn't know where the road would bend, but we knew this was not the end. Fields of forever, wild and wide, no map, no rules, just the open sky. The stars were closer, the nights were warm, love felt my veins. Though time has scattered us like rain, I carry you in every lane, in the fields of forever. Oh, again. Bonfire nights and faded jeans, plans drawn up in 17. We didn't know where the road would bend, but we knew this was not the end.
We built our dreams on gravel roads, with torn up jeans and heavy loads. The radio was always loud. We laughed like kings without a crown. We carved our names on that old oak tree, swore we'd never let time take the best of me. We raced the dawn, we chased the sky, we never thought we'd say goodbye. Back when we were wild and time stood still, drinking from the winds, chasing every thrill. Life was a song, we sang it loud, no fear, no doubts allowed. Back when we were wild and proud. Now I see your face in a photograph, still hear your voice in every laugh. We drifted far, the years have flown, but I still feel you when I'm alone. Back when we were wild and evergreen, burning like stars in a midnight dream. We owned the night, the summer air, and nothing else could even compare. Back when we were wild, we were there. And if I could go back just for a while, I'd meet you there with that same old smile. Maybe we grew, maybe we changed, but part of us will still remain. Back when we were wild and hearts were wide, with every scar we wore